Sure, Vic. So I can see your face.
I want to thank you for talking some sense. It has been a long time since I gave in to my violent enthusiasm.
Well, I'm going to state this for the matter of fact. I've been trying to stream all day long, but people have been bothering me. Tis my birthday, so I've been having people call me, and I went out and got some stuff for Grandma, and food, and beer, and now I can do whatever the hell I want.
You're right. I owe you an apology. I've been so obsessed for so long, I couldn't see anything else. You offered me a place on your crew, friendship, and I used you to get to Cheney. And even then, you saved me from myself. I don't know if I could live with myself had I gone through with it. You owe me nothing, I know, but I'm begging your forgiveness. Thank you. I promise I'll be nothing but truthful from this point forward.
Aw, well, thank you, sir. You're such a sweetie. Oops. Just put a little bit too much water in the bottom. Yeah, so good. Yeah, whatever. I gotta change the water in this thing anyway.
Oh, exactly as you'd imagine. Can't say I enjoyed the stint. It did provide me with plenty of time to think. The way I see it, the universe was snapping me back to where I needed to be. You stray too far from the course of your destiny, the world will try to correct for it.
Hungry? I'm famished myself. No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
Corporate data pad with UDL branding. For the plasma burns and specks of blood. Among the advice, its previous owner refused to part with it to, quote, over my dead body. Down their luck, smugglers will often purchase old data pads in the hope of finding clues to old forgotten caches of goods they can sell. The screen is cracked and most of the keys are non-functional, fused together from plasma damage. All but a few entries are unreadable. Of those remaining, only snippets can be viewed. Corporal Sauber, you are resigned effective immediately. You must report to Safety Commander Sanders by 1600 HCST. I'm assuming that's Festus Standard Time. Transport provided by non-corporate contractor. Reliable. Proceed overland to research. FAC East Town. Designation Fallbrook. Entry 2. Kind of a shithole facility is this. I'm never expecting a promotion again unless it comes with a gilded blank blank blank. Hasty. Chastity keeps losing her damn key card, except me to find it for her. ... Her fucking swine, at least. Powell is easy on the eyes. Entry. Shit wrapped. Fucking alarm went off again before I got a chance to try the weapon. Seems anything like ... Itch. Tasty. Chastity. Used for a damn prank. Now Sanders is gonna lock it up and never ... Perfect for crowd control ... Easy to maintain order in the townships once they get their hands on glue ... Sublight datapad. Rizzo. Personal datapad of Sublight contractor. Sublight contractor dies on the job. Their aggressively non-sentimental teammates sell all of their possessions to maximize profits. This could explain why Sublight contractors tend to work alone. It's hard to partner with somebody who often weighs how valuable your corpse might be. Jesus. The datapad contains the personal journal of Mr. Cole, a low-level Sublight contractor. Most entries pertain to slagging his teammates or complaining about shit-for-pay contracts. The last entry reads, "Can't believe we fucking found it." Alavite gas in a hibernated Rizzo lab out in the dust bag. Alavite, whatever it's spelled, it's worth a shit ton. Who the fuck used that to make candy? It looks like old Gertie Hunch is gonna prove out. Not that I'll ever tell her so, the way she goes primal with the slightest hint of criticism. But too much product for us to transport. Gonna need a ship to smuggle this off-world. Probably need Lilla Hagen to send a team. No way Miss Malin can handle this job out of Fallbrook. Been working out a remedy, playing with the pale kale ale he likes. Figure if I can get him a nice and sloshed. She'll tell me the password into that place. Did some exploring while he and Gertie were testing the Awaliti glass. Found an old elevator shaft, lab coat modded into a hidey spot for some dandified weapon. It's probably worth enough to make me a right top runger after I go back for it. Old Merce was getting hisself to Byzantium, you can bet it. Can't let Remy or Gertie find out about it. Gertie go all full burn and demand I split the profits. Remy, he'd probably send me to the boneyard and keep it for himself.
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Go away, White.
That's not how the game works. I say, knock, knock, like I'm on the outside of a door. And you say...
I swear to the architect, I will punch your lamps out.
Oh, having a rough day?
I lost a shipment out for delivery. Barely made it out. Marauders got Keely.
Ooh, Catherine is gonna flay the skin from your fingers.
I know.
bit carts are fully... Not now! You'll jinx my luck.
Hey, you!
Blah, blah, blah.
Hey, Ken. Knock, knock. Game works. I say, knock, knock, like I'm on the outside of a door. And you say,
I swear to the architect, I will punch
Sometimes
your
the touchpad doesn't work for
having a rough day?
this game.
I lost a
Don't
shipment
know
out for
why.
delivery. Barely made it out. Marauders got Keely.
Ooh, Catherine is gonna flay the skin from your fingers.
There it goes. Altabay. Elevite, Vita.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Catherine, you're as welcoming as ever.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise. You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well, I'm half listening. Funny, you don't look like one of Lilia's. Sure sound the part, though. Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia. Found it on a corpse, huh? If you killed Lilia's agent, you get to explain it to her, not me. Well, shit. I knew he'd come to a bad end one day. Still, no time for weeping and wailing. We've got a metric fuck-ton of bits worth of salvage just waiting for extraction. So you got a brain on them shoulders. Excellent. Makes my life a world easier. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe. Do I look like one of them egghead science types? All I know is that labs use it to create plants and livestock out of local species. But it's a controlled commodity, available only to the board, so it is of high value on the dark market. I do like your gumption, but let's not be hasty. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis. You gotta fight through, or figure out some other way to exterminate it. Maybe the ventilation system? I shall leave the details to you. Now, after you clear the mantis nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills, or you can force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead. Dandy. Did I mention the gas is of an extremely volatile nature? Handle it with the utmost of care. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. On the terminal, use the passcode you got from Stellar Bay to get in. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course. Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that. Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid son of a bitch who's gonna get it for me.
Okay.
Guess you've got it figured out then. Good. Hit him where it hurts. And his gut or his production lines ought to make do. If you got brass knockers, you can shoot your way through the front gate. If you don't fancy getting shot to shit, you can try asking Duncan for a disguise. Might be another way in, assuming you're courageous enough to trek the sewers. Void if I know. Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery. Sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. I don't give a whit about the method or the means, just the end. It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
He's sexy.
Folks I never met before are my most favorite kind. So, what's your story? Let me just stop you right there, stranger. My question, it's not one I really want an answer to. Not unless it accompanies some extra bits. Understand? More than you can afford at this time. Your eyes do not deceive you. This bar serves the sweetest firewater in all of Fallbrook. I got some snacks on offer too from time to time. If you're asking if it's Sublight owned, then yes. If you're asking if we give discounts to Sublight employees, then the answer is not only no, but doubly no.
Doubly no.
Ms. Malin built the bar, the saloon, and the town to boot. If you got business with Sublight, I suggest you follow up with her.
And the interiors in this game is done so well. Nothing's ugly like it is in Fallout. It's just pretty. And it fits.
Remind me never to get on Ms. Malin's bad side.
She's fine. Well, so long as you ain't on her bad side. Then she's liable to drown you in the waterfall.
How's Clive? I do hope you gave him my regards. Sure. Might be I know something about it. Might be someone hired my crew to blind drop supplies on the Northern Bridge. Might be they sure as shit weren't pirates. Now that I consider it, I ain't heard from my delivery team in far too long. Find them for me, and I'll pay you handsomely. If I could, I would have. It's my crew whose lives are on the line. Them dying's just bad business.
Catherine's great, ain't she? She'll pull you out of the sulfur, so long as you don't mind being in her debt.
Efficient, clever, ruthless. I like her.
Alright, pretty much done here. I'm just gonna shop at them. What is this? Insurance. Dry goods.
Hungry? I'm famished myself. No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on. Not so fast. The biometric IDs are special goods. Only on offer to special clients. Cotton? Well, you do look like the honestly dishonest type, by which I mean my favorite customer. Give me a jiffy to break. I mean, calibrate the ID. This goes like that. Nope, not quite right. A bit to the left, mayhaps. That'll do it. For a CMP factory line worker, she sure is a beauty. Careful. I'm trusting you to guard this specialty good with your life. I mean it. Lose the ID and you don't get another. Also, you'll be off my list of unwholesome customers. Will that be all, or do you require something to say, scratch your itch?
I can buy his stuff though. Not yet.
You seen Arthur today?
Nah, last time I saw him was, stars. I can't remember. Days.
You don't think he got crushed during the bridge collapse?
It was his team running that drop? Sure puts things into perspective.
They do not produce derelict entertainment such as this on Byzantium, I assure you. I ain't looking for trouble, no. Hello? I need a refill. Oh, pardon. You don't work here. I'll thank you to check your weapons at the door. Huh, only thing worse than the swill they're selling is the service. For the price, I expected a larger cot. Booze like this leads to two things. Bumpin' uglies, brawling. I think I'll go for a swim. My bit carts are fully loaded and ready to be spent. Bring on the recreation.
Take a gander at that mug. I ain't ever seen someone so adept looking in my whole life.
Watch yourself, Captain. This guy's got eyes like a sprat set on stealing your dinner.
I get the sense this fellow isn't entirely sincere.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now, come on. All I mean is, well, rather that, you don't seem like the usual pigeons we plug. No offense, of course, if you are a Byzantium goldblood. Say, I'd like to do you a favor. Might I interest you in a surefire scheme? Wink, wink.
No.
Don't believe I did. No? Wink. Pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our autoloaders with faster, cheaper sprats. See? I know a fellow genius when I clap eyes on him. Too right you are. Only problem is my sprat carriers ain't arrived from their latest run. As I was saying, you look more capable than most of the hoople heads around these parts. What say you locate him and retrieve the goods for me? In return, I'll cut you 5% of the profit. I run my Sprat carriers back and forth through the shipping tunnels near the waterfall. Ought to check there first. Good luck. And don't get any ideas about pilfering the drugs for yourself. Hit me. I won't even hit back. Ow! What was that for? You're nuttier than Miss Malin. Cripes. Remind me never to cross you. Though, you put that mean right hook to good use getting my drugs, and I'll be more than happy. Right. Now, like I said, me being a generous man, I'm willing to offer you a cut of the profit. Was that sarcasm? I'm going to assume it was not. If it's sarcasm, you've got to show it somehow, like with a wink. My Sprat carriers scurry back and forth through the shipping tunnels. Any trail ought to start there. When you've got the goods, I'll be here.
What are you looking at?
You'd think folks were pissing in the alleyways as bad as it stinks. Oh. So that puddle I stepped in? That wasn't beer.
Can I help you? Don't think we've spoken before. I would remember. You look, well, I wouldn't forget what you're wearing, no. Most of the freshies spend their first night in the saloon. Fresh to Fallbrook, I mean. Me? I've been here going on 3 days now. I'm real friendly. Figure I've talked up everyone in town by now. But not you yet.
Whew.
Every day I've been here has been my lucky day. Never won so much in my whole life. Aside from a close call during my wilderness hike, it's been a grand adventure. I'm dreadful blessed that Captain Criley hired me onto the crew. You heard that right. Wilderness almost got me pushing up daisies. If I wasn't so fleet-footed, I never would have escaped them Raptidons, then Marauders, and then that Mantiqueen alive. To outrun them, I had to ditch my bag. All the bit cards from my winnings were weighing it down. A shame, because it was my favorite gun tote. Well, Captain Criley wanted to take a pit stop. I'm the hired security, see? They pay me to guard the cargo, but right now the hull's empty. It's my first shore leave with the crew, and my maiden voyage before that. I can tell you it's been a real hoot. Ah, you wouldn't have heard of them. They're just a small pot of smugglers. Kept getting their spoils stolen when they went to fence them. So they hired on a merc. They didn't mind my being so talkative, or them being my first protection gig. Captain Criley, he does ask me to shut it sometimes. In fact, I probably shouldn't be flapping my gums about his crew at all. Captain warned us to take care around Devil's Peak. The bigger beasties tend to roam the slopes there. Mid-morning, I thought I'd try Fallbrook's self-guided wilderness hike, the one that leads up around the mountain. Safe enough, else they wouldn't advertise, right? Wrong. Scarcely made it back in one piece. Look for the horns and you can't miss it. Even I saw them when we flew overhead. Massive curved stone peaks if you want to get technical. They're a part of the mountain terrain. Well,
damn it.
It's my... Right then. Very well.
Excuse me. This.
Can I help you? Don't think we've... No way! I for certain remember you. Yep.
Never mind. Never mind. Oh.
Easy does it.
Here we go.
Don't mess with us.
I don't can fucking sleep.
Sorry, buddy.
Sleep.
Sleep is good. this. Like, I'm trying to do something here, and YouTube won't let me do it. Come on, you bastard. There it goes. Just trying to open my own video on YouTube so I can see the chat, but it was being weirdy.
Hey, Cash.
So yeah, I'm on another planet now. It's called Monarch. It's freaking sweet. Beer.
Who wants to play an impromptu tossball match? No one?
No. Smack a ball of bees, basically.
Their death, our survival.
Those are big and squishy. Oh, how nice. Nice little player. Yeah.
Want to try me?
Oh, what? You can...
Agreed.
One mission yet, then I'm through with Battlefield 1.
What? Why? You didn't like it? I loved it. What did that say? Give Mr. Pickett's journal to Sebastian. Okay, apparently he's dead.
I have play or 7 hours today.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Wow. Well, let's go find out about some drugs. I like drugs. Drugs are my friend. I wish I knew this thing had like a wind-up mode where do you swim? Can you swim? It doesn't look like it.
Then comes the big WW2, and after this missed I play other story games. This sucked.
A Victor, huh?
What? You
a
didn't like it?
true believer, or do you just like the tie?
Must.
Why, that's borderline offensive, Ms. Ramnarine Wentworth. Of course I believe. The tithes are merely a well-earned bonus.
I met another believer once. Pushy type. He thought he'd been left behind for a reason. Thought he'd find some kind of cosmic truth in the wilderness.
What
Got
I
himself
like.
infected by a mantis and drowned in a sulfur pool. Some truth.
Can't get more brutally true than survival of the fittest. But don't mistake us all for blind fools. Intellect plays a large part in who stays among the living.
Glad to hear it.
I don't understand why you didn't like Battlefield 1. I thought the story was perfect. Shit, even the story for, COD was awesome. World War II. I really enjoyed that one. Probably about as much as, I enjoyed Battlefield 1 a lot more. The campaign mode. But I have to admit, the campaign for World War II was longer. Whoa.
Yay, the story is nice button through.
Yeah.
You seen Arthur today?
Nearly.
I say. Oh, that's...
Oh, that's where all the drugs are at. Where is the...
My English it's today again, bot.
You good. Where's that damn meat? There it is. This stuff's heavy. Don't need it. Alright. Oh, one left. I leveled up. Well, I have to tell you, this is one of the best single-player story games.
Holy shit, you are level 2-1?
Yes, sir. I've been grinding. This is definitely one of the best single-player games I've played in a long time.
Did you find them? Tell me you found my my Sprat carriers. Would hate should anything dire have befallen
Yes,
them.
sir.
Someone stole the delivery. Should I keep this guy's drugs? You can either give him the drugs or I can fuck him. Since he wants to be a little slime ball, I'm gonna do something. Hold on. Save the beach.
Did you find them? Tell me you
In 1
found my
minute back I
my
drunk.
sprat carriers. Would hate should anything dire have befallen them.
Save.
Seeing as how that statement is wink-free, I am madder than a mantis swarm, and ready to bite
Shark.
somebody.
You're
want
gonna
your cut?
bite somebody?
You get me the rest of my drugs, no matter what it takes.
What did I get from him? I think it was Adrenatime. Damn, I stole quite a bit of that shit from him.
Minnie Malin, get your twitchy whiskers back here! Don't you run out that door! It's a cruel world outside!
Little bastard.
Nice work!
Well, what the hell?
In back.
Close the damn door. You'll let my sprats out.
Whoa. What the hell? That's a big frickin' sprat.
Lyle.
Here we go!
Nice hit!
Sure! That's the last of them.
No, she was so cut.
Ew. Oh, I didn't have to kill him after all. Or did I? Maybe I did. Hold on. Let me try something here. They are cute. I like them. wanted to see if I could talk to him and like persuade him.
Mini Malin, get your twitchy whiskers back here! Don't you close the damn door. You'll let my scraps out. Damn it all. Now look what you've done. It'll take me ages to round him up again. State your purpose, or get out of my face, domicile intruder. Missing? Nope. Nope. Mine are all found and accounted for. Thank you kindly. Now if that'll be all, I've got an animal rescue service to oversee, and it ain't easy. Lots to do. Got a multitude of sprats to spay and feed. Look, I don't care if Nilsson sent you or not. You won't be hurting a hair on any of these sprats' heads. I've killed vicious beasts for them. I ain't afraid to take on a human. Back out of this domicile, hands up, or become sprat food, intruder. You want to dig through sprat droppings? Be my guest.
Oh.
Get your drugs, then get lost.
Okay. Easy. Also get some extra XP while I'm at it too. Man, that thing is huge.
I'll keep quiet.
Why is there blood everywhere?
Don't kill. Please.
Oh, I won't. I thought I had to. It's so freaking cute. Look at this guy. He's just so. Ah! Oh my god. Alright, guys, come on. Let's go. Here.
Laugh.
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Got the goods? Because I know you wouldn't be wasting my time otherwise. Wink.
Stop fucking winking at me, you weirdo.
You do? I mean, you do. Of course you do. What did I tell you? Sure-fire delivery system. Works almost every time. Two guesses, I know exactly who. And where to find him. If Bertrand ain't already dead, he's about to be. I owe you for bringing this breach in security to my attention. As promised, your cut, plus a little extra to show my gratitude. Now, if there's nothing else you need from me, I must go inventory my goods.
What did he give me? Show me what he gave me. That's it.
Hit me. I won't even hit back.
Oh, I can't hit him again.
This Catherine Malin is one tough lady. Show her a bit of backbone, and I swear she'll like you more for it. Wow. You're either an extremely important person, or slated for a slow and torturous death. I do hope it's the former. Either way, you'll find Miss Catherine Malin straight back in Malin's House of Hospitality. Sure it is. Wink.
Alright, I got 30 points. Goodness. I'll sit down and go through it here in a bit. Go ahead and get all these done. Yeah, let's see which one of these is closer. Oh yeah. Oh. That's right. Gotta go all the way back to Cascade, or not Cascadia, but Stellar Bay.
I try now to sleep by maybe.
Alright, good luck.
Warm I will hold.
What? This one's close. Oh, that one's even closer.
Hey, Max. What does your religion say happens to us after we die?
The body returns to the universe from whence it came. I'm sure you've seen a corpse in the various stages of decay.
Why do we exist in the first place, then? What the hell's the point?
Our lives contribute to the betterment of the human race. Everyone has a part to play for the greater advancement.
I ain't got a part. Life ain't a damn cereal.
You helped people survive the Monarch evacuation, did you not? Perhaps one of them will go on to unlock godhood for the human race.
Well, if they do, I hope they remember who pulled them from the jaws of Raptidons. This'll be fun!
Down they go!
Covering you!
May the law have mercy on you. I won't.
That's the last of them.
We've got a fight on our hands. Nice hit!
Wow, man. Oh, beer burps, man. Get you good. Oh, shit. Apagok chicken. Before I put milk in my Wheaties. Bruce Jenner used to be on the box, and then he cut off his cocks, and he ate no more on my Wheaties.
I don't mean to judge, but are you ever sober, Miss Remgarine Wentworth?
Only when I got a job to do, and even that ain't a guarantee.
Yeah, that's right, I have to go this way.
I'd stake my reputation on this being an ambush.
Keep your guard up. Whoever got to them may still be nearby.
Trail of blood leads away from the autoloader. Shit. Can I go underneath it? No?